I brought my collagen and ingredients just like you asked. Thank you. I know I could count on you. What emergency requires lots of wit, sharpening potion? I need to create a masterpiece to secure a masterpiece. Blah, 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 blah. You'll have to explain while we brew. Finish. This is the largest brew of wit, sharpening potion yet. What are you hoping the potion will help you do? I want to trick Peeves into giving me the vault portrait. I wish creating chaos wasn't the only way to break the portrait curse. Did I mention Peeves gave me a portrait of himself, painted it himself too? I know the Peeves portrait won't be the opening any coast vault, so what's next? What will you do with all of this wit sharpening potion? Bring it to Hogshead Inn and share it with the best troublemakers I know. Oh, fuck. Did not mean to click that. Crikey, this place is kind of dodgy. Will that be a problem? Actually, I feel great at home. Do you have to check the chair before you take a seat at home? It's only a little sawdust. Yes, I know. I just don't understand why we are meeting here. Because the Hogshead Inn is a place that draws trouble, and I have invaded you here to talk about causing trouble. Peeves is the man in the Mischief masterpiece, an epic spectacle that grabs the attention of the whole school. If I deliver, he'll give me the portraits that will help us find the next coast vault and break the portrait curse. You have already set fire to Snape's coat in the courtyard, and you were behind the wild food fate. What about the tub full of frogs in the prefect's bathroom? And Peeves helped you prank Rita Skeeter. He should know you're a pro at making mischief. You have a fine jester's cap to prove you're the best prankster at Hogwarts. You should wear it more often, it's quite flattering. You would think that wearing the cap would at least remind Peeves that I have been proving myself. Unfortunately, Peeves wants an even bigger stunt. You three know more about causing chaos than anyone. Shall we order a round of butterbeer and get started? Now, if the glasses here are as dirty as the chairs. Pass the bottle around if you like, and let's brainstorm. My mind is full, but my stomach is empty. Let's stop brainstorming for a spell and order food. What's got into you? I can love trouble and still not like Hogshead. I'm sure I'm not the only fan of clean cutlery. I never leave home without a cake fork. It's not as odd as it sounds. I'm an amateur chef, of course. I was only joking. Amateur chef or not, carrying around a cake fork still sounds odd to me. Having fun eating cake with your hands. You never know when you'll come across cake. No, what's brilliant is what Talk said earlier. Let's stop brainstorming for a spell. What's brilliant about saying for a spell? Invent an original magic spell. We could use the spell to create the kind of chaos that will impress Peeves. But how do you invent an original spell? I'll ask someone who's invented spells before, but Ali. The notorious Dan, have you come to watch me paint? Yes, I like to watch you paint. I'll own something. I usually start with enchantments to prepare canvas. And what about the painting you had been looking for? Did the Grey Lady help you find it? Peeves has the vault portrait. If you help me get it from him, I may be able to break the portrait curse. You mentioned you were inventing a new spell while you were painting your portrait of Beatrix Hayward. I have to follow inspiration when it strikes, and inspiration led me back to this painting. I got the idea to have a shower of exploding stars rain over it. An exploding star shower, that sounds like a chaotic spectacle. To get the vault portrait from Peeves, I need to create chaos on a grain scale. I was hoping you could teach me how to invent a spell that would capture everyone's attention, but it sounds like you already have done it. Can you imagine it? A star shower at Hogwarts? I can't get the spell to work yet, not even in paint and look. I can make the stars twinkle, but I can't get the stars to rain down. And if I can't make the spell work in the painting, perhaps we can figure it out together. So it's no use. Perhaps Stella Kosciuszko isn't meant to be, but a star shower spell is a brilliant idea. We can't give up on it now. What do you suppose we should do? I think one of us should paint a picture of Hogwarts if we eventually want to cast the spell here, and the other of us should do a little digging to figure out why the spell isn't working. I thought for sure you'd be chosen to paint. I'll be the artist and you do the investigating. Take it from someone who's invented spells before. You might want to start in the library's restricted section. You, of all people, should know it's after library hours. I just remembered I left my self ink and quill on a shelf in the back of the library. There will be consequences if your quill inks up any books before I find it. I can't believe pins fell for your trick. I was so nervous I think even my ears were sweating. I should burn you every time I need to sneak into the restricted section. I'm excited to explore it, but next time let's find a professor to give us a permission note. Quick, let's cast the unlocking charm on the door. The unlocking spell will click a charm, perhaps because it is a charm. I can't believe I'm in here. Tombs upon tombs of dark magic. Is there no lamp in this place? Why did we need to come here of all places for the spell you and Biddy are working on? I think the best spell books are in this restricted section. Or else Peeves won't hand over the vault portrait. So what kind of spell creation book are we looking for? We'll know it when we find it. Let's look around. Are these books, and not one helps us to cast the Star Shower spell? This may be my most unproductive trip to the library ever. These essays by now, if we were in the library proper. Perhaps perfecting the Star Shower spell doesn't require any dark magic. Light, cheerful magic? I know you're joking, but you may be onto something. I think I'll pay a visit to Professor Flitwick. keeps asking me why we don't have the vault portrait yet. Tell her we are close to getting the portrait. All we need to do is create the biggest Mischief masterpiece in Hogwarts history. How's Charlie, by the way? After being in one, will he ever forgive me for the tub full of frogs? I told him it was for a good cause, the P's and Peeves, to get closer to the next coast vault. Well, if it isn't Bill Weasley and Dr. Stain, what brings you to see me today is inventing a new spell that isn't working properly. Ambitious of you and Miss Allie. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Of course, ready your wants and let's begin. See no reason why your Twinkling Stars spell won't work. Unfortunately, most stars twinkle just fine all on their own. I just feel frustrated when it comes to solving the mystery of the spell. Practice here as long as you like. I have a college and delivery to get to. I feel like practice makes perfect. Won't work this time. And I'm counting on the Star Shower spell as part of my Mischief masterpiece. You don't seem so sure of it. There's a rumor that Snape invented a few spells when he was a student. He sure did. Jinx's, Hex's, nasty business. I'll go to Snape next. And I know just who to bring with me. Penny? Oh, Mueller. Why are you dragging me along on this fishing expedition? You remind me of a trout. Looks like it. Look, it's not a fishing expedition, it's research. I'm trying to unravel the mystery of why Biddy's Star Shower spell isn't working. I need to find out what Snape knows about spell invention. We are both at Wakepick's apprentice coastbreakers, so you are as invested in this as I am. Biddy's spell could help us make Peeves' mischief making demands. You do realize how ridiculous this sounds? Well, we are not going to put it quite like that to Snape. Put what quite like that to Snape? I didn't hear you coming in. No, we're actually here together. But it's not like we are friends or anything. Or are we best friends? Is joking. We are just here to ask you what you know about spell invention and why come to me about inventing spells. Yep. There's rumor you invented some spells when you were a student in Hogwarts. But a classmate of ours is inventing a spell. Would you help me figure out why it's not working? And if you won't help Dan, I'd also be interested in what you would have to teach me. Tell me more about the spell you are inventing. So Buddy and I have practiced the spell over and over with her Hogsmeade painting. Tried researching spell invention ideas in the library. Bill Weasley and I went to Professor Flitwick for help with spell casting techniques. I'm always telling Dan to talk less and listen more. So you're trying to invent a spell that rains stars, and you're using that incantation Stella Kosciuszko. Perhaps there's an advanced potion we need, or I thought it was a stupid incantation. It would make the stars shimmer, it would not make them shower. Said he didn't understand why a twinkling star spell wasn't working. Bill and I must not have mentioned it was the star shower spell. That's quite an important detail to live out. You have solved the mystery, thank you. You still have to determine the correct incantation. Why's the time limits ever? I used to enjoy my baths, now I only take showers. I'm sorry you ended up in a bath full of fog. So would you believe Peeves drove me to pull that fog spawn soap prank? He said the prank was all part of getting what you need. That's true, I'm here to see Buddy Ali about the portrait situation. I can't have my big brother thinking I do everything he says just because he says so. Thank you, Charlie. What was that all about with Charlie Weasley? If you believe it, how are you? Alright, I thought I'd change the scenery, may it help with the spell invention. Would be perfect place to cast a star shower spell, so you think the spell will work? Let's see your Hogsmeade painting again, Biddy. Now it's time to cast Stella something. The spell incantation is Stella Kosciuszko, but it turns out we need a new incantation. Let's practice a star shower spell and I'll explain. I'm encouraged that the only thing about my spell was the incantation, though I guess we are no close to figuring the proper incantation. I've got an idea. Charlie, over here. What's going on? You told me you have only been taking showers lately, instead of baths because of the fogs. About your showers, what? I know I usually keep to myself about my art, but is this what everyone usually talks about? What do you like about showers as the opposite to baths? No chance of fogs, mostly. Don't get poony if I stay too long in the shower. I like the steam rising and the warm water cascading. Better acoustics for Sydney. Let's try some version of cascade for the incantation. What is happening right now? Watching, hopefully you'll see. Stella Cassie. Ah, there it is. That's brilliant. Stella Cascadia, the star shower spell. Suppose we should thank Charlie in his showers? Thank you. This is exciting. Now we can cast a star shower over all of Hogwarts. Let's stick to a star shower over the courtyard. This is still a beginner spell. These stars are only showering over one little street in my Hogwarts painting. But when it comes to impressing Peeves, the star shower is the only one part of this Mischief masterpiece. For what comes next, I'll have to return to Hogshead and... It smells even goatier than the last time we were here. But there's built-in blinds. Blimey, he is here. How did you know? I've only been to Hogheads Inn a few times, but built-in seemed like a regular. He could have found built-in at Zonko's during shop hours, but we have been plotting a Mischief masterpiece. We can't risk being overheard. This is a lot of plotting to get a portrait from Peeves. Peeves already knows you're Hogwarts master Mischief maker. Who else but you has a Peeves cap? We are still a bit jealous of your hat, if you couldn't tell. I had the best Mischief tutors, that's why I need your help. To bone if we get the vault portrait. Professor Wakepick thinks we can't find the closed vault or break the portrait coast without it. I need to find another prank, one that will make everyone inside the Hogwarts go outside. Built-in Blimes has made a career out of prank products. He must know what will do the trick. Hello, young pranksters. I wish this could be a meeting place. It's so gritty. That may be the sawdust in your teeth. I couldn't help but overhear some of your spirited discussions. We were hoping you could give us a few ideas. We need a plot, a very special prank. It feels like every prank we have come up with has been done before. I hate to admit it, but you can't impress a poltergeist like Peeves. So it's just any joke shop prank. That will impress Peeve something all out of Hogwarts or many other places. How to come by, you won't find them at Zonkers. And how to get one, good luck. Whole business is pranks and he can't get a banned prank, then how can we? I don't even know what a banned prank would be. Never thought I'd say this, but it's a good thing that I have to go to detention. This is the job for J. Kim. Oh, the house elves staring at me. It's your first time here since you started this food fight. Yes, I started the food fight, but what does everyone think will happen with pits? I don't touch the food. I can't throw food. If doggos stand, can't touch food. What will I do during detention if I can't make sandwiches, scrub pots and pans? Do you think deep down Pitts secretly likes me? Pretty sure he doesn't. He slipped up on one mayonnaise during that food fight. So I'm sorry I got us stuck scrubbing pots. This is really all Peeves' fault. What's the latest on your Mischief masterpiece? But now I need to find a banned prank that will get everyone outside to see it. How do you feel about pulling off a prank that's banned? I'm excited, you know me, always finding new rules to break. I just wish I knew more about this sort of thing. Can I count on your help? I do. You wash, I'll dry. Let's talk about banned pranks. Now that we have talked about it, can you think of any banned prank that would make lots of people inside go outside? Not much, but can't you get them in the store? Not the drinks that ever bash in boomerangs. They are charmed with a spell that makes them whiz around dangerously fast when you throw them. That's why so many places ban them. But a few jinx boomerangs whizzing around inside will definitely have people rushing outside. No, but I know someone who can get them, and it's someone you have met too. Let me see if I can get him to meet you at the Three Boomsticks. Meeting with Medungus Fletcher. I'm not sure. I know Jay doesn't really like dealing with him, but Jay swears Fletcher can get us jinx ever bashing boomerangs. Why would you? It wouldn't be on purpose, but you know I'm clumsy, and Darko says Medungus Fletcher is a petty, sneaky thief. That's how Wickpick introduced him to me. The last thing we need is a petty, sneaky thief covered in butterbeer. And now that the idea of spilling butterbeer on him pop in my head, it's all I can think about. How about I go and talk to Fletcher and you two keep watch? Let's go and order butterbeers. Kept me waiting long enough. Got more Chimera eggs? No? I got a message you had more of them. I guess that explains what got you here. I'm here because a friend told me you could get me jinx ever bashing boomerangs. And then what? I just hand them over to you for nothing? Do you take me for a fool? Tell me what's in it for me. So in exchange for Jinx, Everbash, and Boomerangs who want me to duel a Dark Wizard, and I told you this Dark Wizard cheated me and he'll do it again. What do you think? I'm not giving you a fair deal? Oops. Suppose it's a fair deal. You can't get something for nothing. Wise of you to be seeing things my way. Where do I find this Dark Wizard who's been giving you trouble? This wizard, he comes around you same time each day, and you say this Dark Wizard cheated you, and it will happen again if he isn't stopped. I'd settle the score myself, but you're a coward. There he is. What's your plan? I'll go over and challenge him, make it a fair fight. Alright then, I got you back. And off you go. Whatever problems you have with Mundungus Fletcher, let's you and I settle it with a duel. We hadn't started yet, you hadn't started it. Get up. What a bitch move. Oh, come on now. Well, how about that? Ain't got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me. Ain't got nothing on me. Easy duel. I took everything I had in me and told that to the half-blood leech. Fletcher that steals from me one more time, I'll crush him. Is he gone? You said that Dark Wizard cheated you, but he says you stole from him and more than once. Count just now when you were keeping him busy with that duel. Keeps his stash of magical ingredients under a brick around the block. He's begging to be robbed. You tricked me, you're a sneak and a thief, just like Wakepick said. And get you jinxed Everbash and Boomerang should warn you too. There are no jokes, jinx items, no guarantees they will work. How you want them to just find them quickly, or else I can't get the vault poacher or find the coast vault. Guess what arrived today? Was it Jinx, Everbash, and Boomerangs? Mundungus Fletcher kept up his side of the bargain. I did a duel, a Dark Wizard for him. So these banned Boomerangs came in this battle box. How dodgy. Then how will we know if the banned Boomerangs work? We won't know until we use them. There's not room in here to test them. There's always a chance when you make a trade like this that you end up with something defective. I guess we hope for the best. What's the plan? I have some ideas, but let's figure it out together. Seems like you have thought of everything. At least I've tried to think of everything. This is the only way to break the portrait curse. It's crazy that this is how it has to be done, but I'm on board. So we have got the Enchanted Everbashing Boomerangs, and you said you have been working on a new spell. Yes, with Badi, she invented a Star Shower spell that I have helped her with. We'll combining those things, somehow make enough of a chaotic spectacle. No, Peeves likes his mischief with a touch of malice. What does more to this plan? There's one last thing. I'll need to complete this mischief masterpiece, and Liz Tuttle is the one who can help me.